Rise and shine, rise and grind. It's time to get your grind on because you're sleeping on that money on this beautiful Sunday morning. Well, I hope everyone's having a lovely weekend, and I'm so sorry if my bell notification is just waking you up like an alarm clock right now as you sleep, but there's something I just wanted to touch up on. You guys know I love these casual random live streams, and we will get to that in a second. Let people roll in as I share the link in the Telegram chat. So for those who are watching the replay, I do apologize in advance. So I'm just going to share this in my Telegram and we will get started. Well, we got a couple people rolling in. What's up, everybody? Let me just get this into my chat. Like that. Okay, how's everybody doing? What's crack-a-lacking up in the shikapeasy? It's been a while since I went live from the car. Been super duper busy. You guys know how it is, man. In my free time, what I love to do is, there's a lot of things I value outside of cryptocurrency, and I love my crypto. I love you guys. Obviously, that's family. And then when I'm not spending time with family, when I'm not spending time investing or researching or creating content, it's pretty much being productive and leveling up my skill set. So I just thought today was the perfect day, Sunday. You guys are probably at home to do one of these casual live streams. I actually got to go for a drive too. If you guys don't mind, smash like. We got about 9 people that just joined right now, and we got no likes. Smash that like button, please. So, what am I getting to, guys? So, what did I title this live stream? Is Digitex exiting, right? And some other stuff there as well. So, the reason why I bring that up is, let me go to my actual community tab. I got my other phone going on here. So I did a post on my community tab, which was a vote, and it stated this: vote time. Which video topic interests you the most? And there were 4 options. One of those options were $100 to 1 Bitcoin trading challenge, right? The other option was blue chip cryptocurrency company dividends explained, which I thought you guys should have chose, right? And we're talking about crypto buyer. If you guys know, okay, so what is a blue chip company? To just make it as short as possible, it's a company that's, you can say they're nationally recognized. They are financially established, right? And during a downturn in a market, so say Bitcoin goes down, those stocks, right, because blue chip stock companies are that derivatives is that terminology comes from the stock market, they don't tend to get harmed as much, right? But anyways, you guys didn't choose that, so I'll just repeat that again: blue chip crypto company dividends explained, which should have been the one. Just do your thing, TCL, I'll watch anything you upload, which was the second one. But the number one choice from this was just posted about 18 hours ago. Out of 60 votes, the number one choice went to: is Digitex futures exit scamming? All right, if you were one of the people who voted for that, let me know in the live chat box right now. Or if you want to keep yourself anonymous, that's cool too. Now, let me say hello to everybody first. What's up, Pankaja? Thank you for joining. What's up, Crypto Carnal? I appreciate you, man. Omar says, hey, Francis, nice to hear from you again. Hey, Omar, I appreciate you for joining and chiming in, guys. Yeah, so, what's up, Amelia? So the reason why I bring that up is, I've been actually, you guys know, right? Look, if there's anybody who's qualified to talk about Digitex, it's probably myself. Not only I've been the ICO investor, I'm also an ICO promoter. So what I'm getting to is this: I actually know the company's ins and outs, right? I've been documenting them since they were anything. So if there's anybody who's qualified to make a video on this, it's myself. Now, the reason why I put that into one of these options is because there were a lot of different things, like, it was well documented what happened about a year ago, right? I went live. We're actually, it was right here in this same spot drinking coffee, and I was talking about the price going down, whatever, and I was surprised that, I wouldn't be surprised if they came out with an announcement, and that's why it's dumping, and we call out Adam on that. Okay, cool, that's old news, right? We all know about that. Now, what happened thereafter is very important. Guys, do smash like. Come on now. It's right in front of you. It's just a touch of a button. Do smash like. Right? That's well documented. Now, there's a lot of people that's been private messaging me, asking me about Digitex and my opinion on it. And I still would say this. I don't believe that was ever their intent. However, there are a couple of new things that came to the surface, right? And like, if we look at these little pointers and these like nuances, so to speak, you could compare it to other companies that came into the crypto space and they disappeared. They're nowhere to be found. So what I would bring up is this, and this is not the video, by the way, right? I can actually make this is just like let's just call it a sneak preview to the video. I didn't even start the video as that. Literally, that post went up last night, and I'm just kind of regurgitating what I posted, but in more detail here, right? So this is just us talking about it. But people will private message me, ask me, what do you think of Digitex, this and that, and I tell them straight out. So for anybody who wants to message me about that, here's your video. So this is for everybody. This will save me a lot of time. Well, here's not the video, the official video, but here is what I would tell you on Telegram, so to speak, okay? So pretty much this is what I've noticed with Digitex. Now, they had a lot of bigger YouTubers promoting for them, right? It was Crypto Lover, there was Keith Warwick, right? What's his name? Already Said Crypto, all of these guys, right? Guys, you know, they got like 50K subs and plus, right? Up there. Now, nobody wants to touch this Digitex with a 10-foot pole. What does Digitex do? No offense to these guys. No offense. Guys, smash a like. What's going on, y'all, man? You're here for a reason, right? Smash a like. But what Digitex did was this. And there's no offense. I'm not trying to target anybody here, right? We're just talking facts. I'm going to be as objective as I always would be. I'm always going to be objective. I don't care if it hurts my investment or if it hurts someone else's investment. If it's the truth and if it's what happened, I'm going to talk about it. Okay? Facts. So, what Digitex did was now they brought in a bunch of new YouTubers that nobody knew, right? I don't know why. Maybe because nobody wanted to make videos on them. I know they didn't really trust me as much because of the video I did. I don't give a shit. If it happened, I'm going to fucking talk about it. So they didn't really want to reach out to me in that regard is what I'm guessing. I think they had a private chat going on too. I wasn't there. I don't care about that shit. I don't really care about Telegram to be in Telegram chats anyways. So that's what happened there. And then they had these new YouTubers that have no subscribers, 100 subscribers. Doesn't matter how much they have. The point of the matter is it almost looks as though it's an industry plant, right? And what companies would do, if you guys look at Arbitrage Coin, what did they do? No offense to the, like, I gotta bring this up because it's very relevant. Now, Arb Coin, what did they do? They brought in a bunch of no-name dudes to talk about their product for them because nobody else wanted to do it, right? And then what they would do is they will promote those guys on their social media channels to get the whole hype back, right? Because the other guys don't want to do it anymore. So that's kind of like fishy to me in that regard. And once again, I'm not saying that's what they're going to be doing. I'm just, you know, looking at the things that are unfolding before us, right? For what it is and comparing it to other companies or other coins, right? So that's one there. Now it's documented as well, the pumps and dumps, right? The pumps and dumps, that's highly documented. So once again, let's go back to this same exact spot when I was live and I was talking about I wouldn't be surprised if the delay comes. Sure enough, it happens. Nobody believed me. They all called me an idiot. They all said I was dumb. I'm a fudder. TCL's a jackass. He's an idiot. Especially that dumb fuck in the Telegram chat. Fucking dumb fuck Zebra, whatever he is, you know. James Zebra talking like a fucking, you know, a tough guy in the Telegram chat about me. I think he talked to Adam and Adam doesn't like me now and all this stuff. There's a reason why he's a zebra. You know, I'm a fucking lion and we eat those kind of people. You know what I mean? He's a zebra. But anyways, yeah. So I'm getting off a little bit of topic here. So going back to the pumps and dumps. So when that went down there and I said all this stuff and I was made fun of, Zebra now, I think Adam went live and on the live chat, I said, hey, Adam, what happened to that pump? I think your other, that dump or whatever. Let's go live and talk about it. I think your other YouTubers are afraid about it. And then during that live stream, that same individual was like, no, bro, it was TA. It was TA. It was technical analysis, right? Yeah, technical analysis all of a sudden is going to call for a dump just before the exchange goes live. And you know what? To make matters worse, how stupid this guy really is. Adam even said on the live stream, on my live stream when I had him, oh, it was an advisor that dumped those coins and that's what caused that dump. So literally we heard from the horse's mouth that it was not fucking TA James, okay? So stop trying to act like you know it. You're fucking dumb. It wasn't that because Adam just told us it was the freaking advisor. So once again, I was right. Anyhow, so that was the first dump, right? But actually that was the second dump. Before that, they had one in Malta. Well documented, right? I think they went to showcase Malta and he didn't want to show us the exchange. I think he showed us a little clip of it on his laptop in his room. And that was it, right? So we were expecting something there, it dumped. Okay, let's look at the DigiDAO. Remember the DigiDAO? Adam came up, you know, with this video. Hey guys, Adam here. Well, we got something fantastic here. Something like that. It's the DigiDAO. Yep, you heard right. He was kind of like talking like how Adam talks. What happens? Token goes up. Then after, sorry, token dumps, right? Once he announced that, once again, something else again happened after that. And I believe they even fired a Telegram admin, Phil, because he knew that how the token was going to dump. Guys, so I'm just saying, look, Adam's probably going to hear about this live stream. I don't give a fuck. I don't work for Adam. I don't fucking work for Adam. You know, I work for my subscribers is who I work for. I work for my audience, bro. I don't work for no co-founder, no CEO. And, you know, this is not me trying to like be a dick. This is just me being real. This is just me calling it for what it is, right? So, so that's what happened there. And yeah, once again, they had another announcement and dump. And look at the whole trading competition battle thing. You know, he announces that and then it dumps. Not to say that that has anything to do with like, you know, I don't know how that would benefit the company by saying, well, we have a trading battle going on, because it is free. You're trading for free and winning real Digitex. So I really don't know why it will dump, outside of the fact that people were probably saying, well, hey, 100 days of trading, that means another 100 days of no exchange. And then they got fed up and they dumped. I don't know, right? But these are the things when you are investing into money. When you're investing money into anything, these are the things you got to take into consideration, because it's investing for a reason. It's not a charity, right? A charity is a charity and investing is investing. So you got to just keep these things in mind. So, you know, those are the reasons why I put that on the community tab, just to see as one of the options. It wasn't my personal top-notch you know, first thing I would like to see. I'd rather you guys choose the blue chip company dividends, right? Because in my opinion, that's where it's at right now. That's more valued content than the whole Digitex thing. But hey, what can I say? The people have spoken. And I'm going to get to your messages right now. And if anybody has a problem with that, we could talk about it now. Like, you know, for people who want to talk to me on Telegram about shit like this, that's not the way. I don't fucking argue over Telegram. If you catch me live right now, let's talk about it. If you want to go live with me, we could do that. But I ain't gonna, you know, sit on my Saturday, sit on my Sunday and text you, argue with you about, you know, about certain things like this. That's not how I spend my time, or my Sundays or Saturdays. Okay. Okay, Panjika says, really, Digitex doing this? Well, so again, right, it's not that, personally, I don't believe they're exit scamming, because if I believe that, why the hell would I make videos on them, right? That's not what I believe, but we gotta look at their track record, right? We gotta look at the history. History is a key indicator to what's going to happen now, right? So I look at their track record and that's what I see. Am I making this up, or did this happen? I don't know. You guys tell me. Like, fuck. Come on. You guys, like, you know, people got a lot of short-term memories, right, in this space. And this is the thing, right? In their defense, it's hard to say that they're going to do that because of SmartDeck, right? SmartDeck, those guys are in the Ethereum community, and those guys wouldn't want to really be associated with that. But who knows? Who freaking knows? I mean, isn't SmartDeck Russian? Russian guys are freaking... No, I'm not going to say anything. But you guys know what I was going to say. Oh yeah, so the other thing about this, well, we can still talk about Digitex for a bit more until I get to my other topic. Oh, by the way, once again, another point. So with Digitex, this is what they do, right? Not they as in Digitex, but certain companies that's been here and people thought they were going to be here and then they boogied. And I'm not saying that's what's going to happen with Digitex. What I am saying is these are the traits that companies have. So, once again, arbitrage coin. I never was into that. I was just, you know, I just know people that were, and I know what happened. So pretty much what they would do is they would give these guys like Rolex watches and shit, right? Which were like pretty much the guys that supported them, the guys that made videos for them, right? But arbitrage isn't here today. So, you know, kind of like made them feel good and try to like gain trust from them. So I know Digitex is giving out like a gold coin or a diamond coin or something. I don't know if it's real, I don't know if it's fake, I don't know what, but they are giving that out to certain community members because they've been here or whatever. So that's just another kind of like, well, I don't know, like you're looking desperate here. Like it's just, that's not what a normal company would do, right? But hey, I mean, like that's just another thing to put into consideration, and it's up to you guys to draw your own conclusion, right? But these are the things that are happening. This is not me making this up. This is what's going on, right? Okay. Omar says, recently heard about Digitex CEO talking about pumping the price artificially. Is it what it sounds like? Oh, recently, is that what you heard? You heard Adam saying that? I don't know, probably. I mean, like, I think that's old news. Guys, and this is the thing, right? You guys would be surprised how many companies pump their coin and dump their coin, okay? You would be surprised how many companies do that. It's not, you know, if this is the case, what's going on here, I mean, it's not unique to them. You'll be surprised. Even the most legit tokens or coins, you know, that has solid foundations are doing this. Trust me. So this is pretty much standard, you know, normal behavior in this space. For the newcomers, do smash like. Okay, so we're going to finish up on this, right? And I'm going to get to my next topic. Alex says, so they have a hard time. Oh my God, man. Sorry, guys. That was my wife. Alex says, so they have a hard time marketing because of what happened. Yeah, I guess so. But it probably had a lot to do with Adam's whole, like, you know, well, you know, if he's confident in his own project, he should be. But he was, like, over-shilling, I guess, right? To a certain extent, like, talking about the whole Arthur Hayes thing. He's going to take lube and all this stuff. So maybe he kind of, like, created enemies along the way. But, yeah, the marketers, I guess they don't really want to touch it, right? I've heard through the grapevines that they said X, Y, and Z, but, you know, I always do my own thing. I don't care what other marketers or other YouTubers or whatever you want to call us are doing, but I just do my own thing. Like, even that live stream I did about Digitex and the trading battle, I don't own any Digitex tokens. I would still cover, not even just talk about a token or a project, but I'll still cover them even if I don't own any, you know, one single token. That's just me. So yeah, I can't speak for them, but I don't think they want to touch it because of what happened. That's just my guess. Omar's laughing. Alex says, valid point on the 100 days. Kavella says, well, Crypto Lifestyle, you lost my respect. That's okay. You can unsubscribe. See ya. JPAR, why would you blame Crypto Lifestyle? Yeah, well, once again, right? So Kavella is one of those idiots who, if I would tell you right now, like I did a year ago, that the token, like I feel the exchange isn't going to go live, right? What happened, exactly what I warned you, and you want to call me a fudder, you want to call me lose respect for me, well, fucking go lose your fucking money, right? Go get fucking dumped on then, okay? How could you tell somebody you lose respect for them if they're fucking warning you about something that actually fucking happened? You fucking idiot. It's like a fucking kid who has like a little figurine toy, maybe like a Superman toy, and his arm is missing, his right arm, and you tell the kid, hey man, let me fix that toy for you, his arm is falling off, and the kid's like, no, it's not, he's fine, he has both arms on, and you're like, but the arm, I have it right here in my hand, it's missing, let me fix it for you. He's like that. Bro, I don't need people like you joining my live streams. I don't need people like you subscribe to me, all right? So, go ahead. If I lost your respect, I don't give a fuck. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. I'm all about the cold stone, you know, the hardcore truth, right? It's this cold stone truth. It's like nobody fucking can like really handle that. The truth hurts. What can I tell you? The truth hurts. Stone cold truth, bro. What can I tell you? All right. Are you in the 6? Yes, I am. I am from Toronto. What's up, JPAR? Top 10 coins will do pump and dumps. It happens, man. It does happen, right? So this is the Wild Wild West. They could get away with a lot of things. The SEC can only do so much. And you know, with crypto, you could get away with so much, man, because it's so hard to freeze accounts, right? This is not in the centralized system, so. Omar says, yeah, there's a video of him giving an interview, and he straight up says it, and was shared on Nash's Telegram group, and that's where I started reading about it being an exit scam. Well, for me, reading about it being an exit scam, I never came across that. I know a lot of people share that sentiment, but it's just me and my observations. Look, and once again, I'm not saying this is what they're doing. Let's talk about this topic because you guys wanted to hear this. Go to my community tab right now. Okay, had everybody voted for, say, talking about the blue chip, the blue chip crypto company, which is Crypto Buyer Dividends, that's what we'll be talking about right now on this live stream. And by the way, this is not the video, the official video on that I'll be making. And this is by your request. This is not me coming up with this. Whatever you voted for, I will talk about, like I'm doing right now. This is what you happen to vote for. So let's talk about it, you know? So yeah, I'm not trying to do this for my own personal gain. There's nothing for me to really gain from this. I'm actually thinking about grabbing some Digitex tokens. You know what I mean? So I'm just waiting for the right price. One sec. Yeah, my wife actually came to check me in my spot to get some money from me. I'm living the crypto lifestyle. She's living the crypto lifestyle. You know what I mean? Whenever she wants money, she's like, "Where are you? I need to get $50. I gotta go here." My God, women. Omar says, I had it on my list to invest in next, but now I am unsure. Yeah. Well, hey, man, at the end of the day, you gotta really just take someone else's opinion, take your own opinion, do your own research, and kind of like draw your own conclusion, right? That's all. Just use other YouTubers as a form of reference. And once again, I want to make this very clear. I am not saying this is what's going to happen, but what I am saying is you voted for this. Let's talk about it. Let's look at the actual situation. Let's be very objective here. Let's be true to ourselves, right? Let's call it for what it is. Let's look at the history up until this point. A lot of people don't do that with their investments. They don't. Okay? Guys, and think about this. If Digitex actually went live when they were supposed to go live a long time ago, nobody would even know what Bybit is. We all would be making some nice money right now, and we wouldn't be talking about this shit right now. So Digitex kind of like brought this onto themselves. I'm sorry. Don't worry. You guys would soon learn. All you fanboys would soon learn. Don't kiss no fucking CEO's ass. Don't kiss no fucking co-founder's ass. And don't hold no company on a fucking pedestal. You guys would soon learn. I'm sure you just got into this space maybe a year, if that. Yeah, that takes a learning curve, maybe after the first 2.5 years. But you guys will soon find that out. Don't worry. They don't fucking give a shit about you, bro. Do you think CEOs in this space really gives a fuck about you? They do. But once they have your money, they don't give a fuck about you. They only want to, listen, they only care about their family and their friends. Well, I don't know about their friends, but their family. What they want to do is make this project, get the money, and that's it. That's all they give a fuck about. That's all you're worth to them. Get that into your fucking thick skull, bro. That's what it comes down to, period. Not all, but most. Okay, what we got here? Okay, so Kivella says, Omar, listen to it carefully. It has been cut and pasted and taken out of context. Whatever. Okay, oh yeah, that's Jolin. What's up? Kivella is Jolin. I helped you a lot in the past. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's talk, Jolin. What's up? Okay, what's the problem? Okay, you got my attention shining from the sky. Like, Jolin, honestly, tell me what am I doing wrong right now? Tell me. What am I doing wrong right now? Tell me. Well, you work for the guy, so obviously you're gonna have to defend him. So what am I doing wrong? Please, any motherfucker who has a problem with me right now, tell me, what am I doing wrong? I'm all yours. This is the time to catch me, not on Telegram, because I don't give anybody any time on Telegram. I'm all yours. Tell me right now. I helped you before, you owe me. Omar, I know it's that way. Okay, I'm trying to get caught up here. JPR says, good grief. I helped him as an admin of Digitex. Oh, who? Who do you talk? I'm lost. Who are we talking about right now? You helped me as in what? Or are you talking about somebody else? Okay, Omar says, for the sake of current investors at least. Okay, so Digitex, no Bitex, no Nash. Okay, no Digitex, no Bitex. Bro, you still talking about Bitex? Come on, man. You gotta look at the last video I did about 8 months ago. Nash, oh, what's up, Poems? Nash for live. I don't know, bro. Honestly, I really don't know what to say about Nash in that regard. My nation, Canada, we wouldn't see trading for a long time. So I don't really have much to say about Nash up until maybe BTC trading comes into effect and I actually have access to the exchange, which I don't. So it's gonna be hard for me to do that. Anyways, guys, so as I said, I want to get off this topic and talk about the Venezuela opportunities. And this is what we really need to be focused on, guys. So let me touch up on that while Mama Jolin gets back to me. So this is the thing with Venezuela, right? Not only Venezuela, all of these Latin American countries, and you guys really need to pay attention to this. There is a tremendous amount of opportunities there right now. So think about it like this. Those people in that region of the world are only now getting access or hearing about blockchain and Bitcoin, pretty much like the surge in early 2017. That's how they're getting it right now. But in their case, it's for inflation. So they actually want to use it for day-to-day transactions. So what does that mean? That means they're looking for certain things like a Bitcoin wallet. They want to like, oh, what's the best wallet? So any kind of, developer, you can make a wallet and target it for them, right? So they're also looking for converters. So from the pesos to Bitcoin. So when you first got into crypto, you're probably like, okay, well, I want to buy my first Bitcoin. Or if you're trading, you want to know, how could I do, Canadian dollar to US dollar to Bitcoin, or Bitcoin to USD to Canadian. So they want like a converter, right? It's free, but traffic drives sales as well. What I'm trying to say is there's a tremendous amount of opportunities there for these people in terms of tools and software developers, okay? So any entrepreneurs out there, you got some opportunity. Okay, what we got here? Oh yeah, Joel says, how can you say it's an exit scam? Testing is live and it's being improved every day. When did I say that? When did I say it's an exit scam? Right? And this is the problem in especially Telegram or crypto, right? When did I say it's an exit scam? Please tell me when. When did I say that? I highly recommend, Jolyn, you watch this live stream in its entirety, okay? And I highly recommend you also look at the community tab, because that's just, I never said that, okay? I put out video topics out there, okay? I look, let's get the elephant out of the fucking room, right? A lot of people are talking about this in the space. So the thing with me is, like, I don't like any problems. I don't like to have elephants in the room. As a matter of fact, if I owe somebody money, I'm gonna drive to your fucking house, I'm gonna give you $1,000. Because I don't like to owe people money. Number two, if there's an elephant in the fucking room, I like to air the room out. So let's talk about this in an objective way. Let's look at the history, and let's look on why people could say it is one, and let's look at the other half of why people could say it's not one, and have the people or anybody make their own conclusion thereafter, right? That's what I'm saying. I never said it was. I made a video topic, and that was one of the choices because people were asking me this over and over and over. And if you look at it once again, 60 people, half of them voted for Digitex exit scamming. Do that topic, okay? Why is it or why isn't it? This is not me, okay? Get your fucking facts right before you talk shit. Okay, Jpar says, Kavella, you are on damage control, and it's sad. Dude, there are 6 million tokens from team in this competition, and this competition is to stress the exchange for bug tests and okay, and where is that coming from? What did I say about the competition? I just said that the competition shouldn't have nothing to do really with the price going down, other than people saying that it's another 100 days of waiting. I really don't understand your argument here. I don't think you're catching the gist of it, Jolyn. I really don't think you are. Digitex testing is going well. A lot of the effort is put in. Can't wait for the launch. Yeah, okay, sure. It is. And that's why I've been making videos on it. Guys, I'm going to cover it how things unfold. I can't tell the fucking future, right? So I can only just tell you what's going on right now. Why would I cover fucking Digitex if I personally believe it's exit scamming? Why would I sugarcoat anything? Why would I fabricate anything? No, I'm gonna fucking call it for what it is. Okay? Whether it's for me or against me, or when I say call it for what it is, I am going to look at the track record, and I am going to talk facts. I'm going to be objective. So Mama Jolyn, how about let's talk facts? Did the token dump after announcements? Positive announcements? Okay, Jpar says, most people never heard of it and won't miss it. What we got here? Well, I agree with you that when we launched first time, but this was too complex for those, what? Well, I agree with you that when we launched first time, but this was too complex for those devs to miss this. Oh, it was too complex for the devs to miss this. Yeah, no, as I stated many times over, I think that how you guys actually got the right devs. Yeah, the Ethereum guys. It always should have been crypto-based guys, especially the Ethereum guys, right? Digitex going on the Ethereum network, it just makes sense, right? And you guys have it right now. We both agree. Omar says, yeah, enlighten us with all this new info, broski. Yeah, well, you know, the thing is this, right? It is new info, I guess, but it's available for anybody. It's all there, you know. It's all there for any, and, you know, if you're following the project, it's there, right? Just got to look at the announcements, got to look at the token price, got to look at, you know, the sentiment, what people are just, it's all there. But, you know, and I get it. A lot of people don't have the time to do that. They go home to work, they come back, they're tired, they got kids, maybe you got a side business. So people either are lazy or just too busy to look at the information, right? And whatever happened to my boy Sona? How come Sona doesn't work there anymore? I'm just saying, you know. You know, hey, whatever. Doesn't really matter about that. That's besides the point, I guess. Okay, so Jolan says, this is totally new tech and they couldn't handle it. Spotware scam, Digitex, they didn't want to deliver. Now we have smart tech. Agreed. I still don't understand where the argument is. I agree on that as well, as I publicly stated many times over. Yeah, I agree. Jolan says, they delivered testnet and we are going to mainnet soon. New UI and it's weird. This has happened already. Yeah, we all know that. We already know that. Now, in terms of like me saying exit scamming, which I never said, this is what the people want to hear. So, you know, if this is what the subscribers voted for, what am I supposed to say? Deny them? The people have spoken, right? And like, it's not me pro or anti Digitex. It's me unbiased Digitex. It's me just being unbiased and objective. What can I tell you, man? Like, I don't care what people have heard about me. You guys know what the fuck I'm about. All right? You guys know what the fuck I'm about. I don't care what you heard about. You know, like... Okay, JPAR says, I've seen coins dump with mainnet launch, new wallet, and partnerships. Your testnet is absolute baby stuff. Fiat is king. Like, okay, to be honest, I would say this. The testnet and what they're showing us right now, I like it. Like, you know, that's why I made the videos on it. I really do like it. But, you know, once again, guys, you know, when you're in this space for a number of years and you have involvements with multiple projects, to me, watching a testnet is really not good enough. That's not believable enough for me, right? Like, for the untrained eye, maybe, yeah. And I'm not saying that how Digitex is bad, okay? I am just talking in a general way, right? Showing me a testnet is fucking nothing to me. Because I've seen scams do that. Not to say Digitex is one. Okay, Jolin? And everybody else watching this who can't understand common sense, okay? I've seen companies come show, you know, glances of this, like, you know, this exchange or this trading bot is working, it's testnet, it's beta, it's blah, 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 and then after they bounce. I'm not saying that's Digitex, but they do show signs of that, right? They do show the same traits of that. You can't deny that shit, okay? But I'm not saying that's them. Are we understood? Futters, James fucking Zebra, you little pussy, do you understand? Okay? You little fucking Telegram influencer, little bitch. Like to kiss CEO's ass. Like, what do people think? Do you think this is a 9 to 5 where, like, you're working in some building and, you know, you're with your other employee and, like, I don't know, maybe you work in an office and you're shuffling the papers, talking about your weekend, and then the fucking, your employee is telling you this. She's, like, nudging you and she's like, oh, there's a CEO, man, better get back to work. Do you think crypto's like that? Do you gotta kiss ass here? Right? Like, James Zebra, let me tell you him, okay? James Zebra's the type of nigga that be like this. So, I was invited to this private chat, a Digitex chat, long time ago. And I was in there chilling out, whatever, and we are talking about certain things. And this was right after that whole interview I did with Adam, right? And somebody mentioned something to me about the dump, and we had a little bit of a dispute. Once again, it's a fanboy, right? So when you invested, a lot of people invest in crypto. They're very subjective. They're easily influenced, and they have a lot of emotions involved, so they can't see clear, okay? Because they're very emotional. Okay, that's number one. So James, whatever his name is, Zebra, right? He's a zebra for a reason, because that's what he represents. Anyways. But yeah, so he came into the chat and he wanted to have this beef with me, right? This is what pussies do. People who don't put their face on YouTube like a real man and want to actually have a dispute. You have a dispute with me, you come on YouTube and live and we talk about it. Don't expect me to fucking respond to your lengthy ass essay in a freaking argumentative way. Okay, that's not where I spend my time. But anyways, he comes and he starts talking this shit. I was like, bro, honestly, I don't got time for this shit. I'm not like you, you know, you want to make these little private chats, whatever. Okay, cool. So I went about my time, left the chat, whatever. So I did a video on Hexcoin. Check this shit out. This is how much of a bitch he is. I did a video on Hexcoin. Really good video. It got well over my average views. Solid ass content. People loved it. So everyone's messaging me, oh bro, good video, this and that, oh you nailed it, blah 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 blah. It was about the YouTube CNN reporters, right? Everybody loved that. Smash like, mofos. By the way, we got 9 likes, right? And I got invited to this private hex chat. I told the guy, I said, bro, you know what? Honestly, I'm not in Telegram a lot, so I wouldn't really be, you know, engaging a lot. He's like, hey man, it's okay to come join. Dude, listen to this. I joined that chat. I'm there for like a little bit just to be, you know, polite. I said, hey guys, what's up? Thanks for being here. The next day I wake up, I see in the Telegram chat, who's there? James Little Bitch Zebra. The little bitch that he is. Making these little private Telegram chats, right? And then he's banning people, talking this and that, like if he has some authority, some influence. That's the type of shit you gotta deal with. It's like, I always gotta roll up my fucking sleeves and slap up these bitches at any given notice. That's the part of this game. That's what you gotta do as a YouTuber in the cryptocurrency space, at least. You gotta deal with these little snot-nosed shithead kids who got no common sense, right? You warn them about something, right? Okay, and if it didn't happen, okay, yeah, I'm an idiot. But when it does happen, and then you say you lose respect for me, it's like, dude, how the fuck could you lose respect for me? Just, like, anybody with a half a brain knows better. Okay, oh sorry, we do got a super chat from Precious BTC. Can you look into Ultra UOS token, your opinion? Yes, I could certainly do that for you when I get some time. Give me about 48 hours, and thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Okay, what do we got here? Gaming tokens will take off. Okay. JPAR says, I have seen coins dump with the mainnet launch, new wallet, and partnerships. Your test is absolutely baby stuff. I said that. Fiat is king. You are drinking again, dude? Yeah, I am. I'm drinking that good shit. It's called coffee with 1 cream. JPAR says, I don't know how anything about Digitex other than the fact that they are pretty much a nothing coin. Where are we? Omar says, and he tags Jolin, I didn't call it an exit scam. I just brought up what others have been talking and wanted Francis's opinion, which said he can't say for sure because this is crypto. Well, the thing is this, once again, guys, like, I am never going to be siding with people who say Digitex is a scam. I'm never going to be siding with the Digitex community who are fanboys. I am only going to be unbiased and call it what it is. All right? That's all I'm going to do. Hate me, love me, that's what I'm going to do. I don't give a shit. All right? I'm not siding with anybody. Shoot, where are we? No. I just went all the way to the bottom. Okay, Jolin says, Sona went on to do other things, chatting with him every day. Right on, yeah, I'm chatting with him every day too. He's in my chat. Precious BTC, once again, thank you for the super chat. Precious BTC, once again, don't care for Digitex. Yeah, a lot of people don't, you know. And like, once again, guys, I have to bring this up. I'm not just some random guy that just heard about Digitex and be like, okay, well, let me just look into this thing and give you guys my opinion on it. No, I've been following these guys from day one, from the ICO, not just following them, not just investing them. I'm an ICO promoter. I've said publicly many times, I'm very proud of Digitex. It was my second 100X in a bear market, right? They, you know, if they could have delivered it, when back then, it would have been amazing. Right now, it's just kind of like, you know, it's not the same. It's just not the same like how it would have been if they launched on time, but whatever. You know, no commission fees is still revolutionary. They will still do good things rather, but could have been much better before. Ultra OS token sounds like BitConnect. Never heard of it. All right, what do we got here? Rules on gaming. Okay, yeah. So once again, guys, that's enough of that. I think we spoke about that. I would certainly make a video on this in the future. By the way, I am moving to a new house, so I'm going to be pretty busy in the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks or so. Right? So yeah. I won't be able to get that content out right away. I'll see, because this is going to take a lot of time. It's a lot of old clips from like what, a year and a half ago up until now, and I'm gonna have to kind of like, you know, integrate that within the video. So that would take some time, so give me some time on that. And I got some other content I want to cover. So guys, once again, the thing in Venezuela, and this is the part where you guys should actually stay, okay? Literally imagine all the opportunities that happened here in 2017. Okay, when that big boom happened, obviously it's you know, more of the ICOs were the ones that were getting getting the profits or whatever, and that's where the money was being made. But yes, right now I believe we can make things that are very easy, like wallets, Bitcoin wallets, or like, you know, API keys. It's like pretty much a converter that collects the API keys from different servers or what have you. So like a converter for these Spanish speaking nations, guys, right? These people are dying for information on how to buy Bitcoin, or how to use Bitcoin, and how they can do this and that, how to, you know, save their money from inflation. And a perfect way to do that is to put into Bitcoin and then into a stable coin, right? So if you could provide them with so much information that they're looking for that nobody's really offering them, it's very similar to 2017. There's a tremendous amount of opportunities there for these people, and they are hungry for information. So if you have an entrepreneurial spirit or mind frame, you might want to look into this, right? And that's why, oh shit, yeah, well, I got a meeting in about 45 minutes with somebody about this. Somebody in Colombia. And once again, we are expanding our team. For anybody who wants to join, private message me. Okay. Chaotic Creation says, caution is necessary in this space. If you can't be objective, you would lose. Exactly. Like, you know, I'm in the, like, this is a place where we invest. It's not a charity. Okay. Are you an investor, or do you like to donate to a charity? Like, you got to be real with yourself. Don't put any CEO, any co-founder on a high pedestal. Actually hold their fire to their feet, right? Hold their feet to the fire, rather. I'm all over the damn place today. Okay, JPAR. It hurts my soul that you name is Precious BTC, but you're asking about a token with Ultra in the name. Oh, you mean like he should be a Bitcoin maximalist? I think we should be open to innovation, right? Bitcoin kind of like paved the way for all these other, you know, technologies in the blockchain space to develop and, you know, to sprout pretty much. A lot of people say it should only be Bitcoin, but if it was only Bitcoin, then guess what? We would never have, well, I guess that could be a good thing though. I was going to say we would never have so much dApps on the Ethereum network, which could be a good thing, because there are a lot of useless dApps on there that are just clogging up the network. But we would have never had Ethereum, right? Which is a smart contract, which to me is even more revolutionary than Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin, you can't build on top of it, and it's not that fast, although Ethereum isn't that much faster, but it has a heck of a lot more to offer in terms of smart contract capabilities. Alts are only traded to get more BTC. I guess so. From a trader standpoint, yeah, you're right. But if you're actually someone who uses the technology, right? Like, say, I don't know, what's a good coin out there? There's so many coins out there where you could actually utilize the token for whatever it's worth, right? So once again, we could just look at Unstoppable Domains, although that's an NFT token. You could actually use that as a decentralized web, right? So your content can never be taken down, opposed to just selling it for whatever it's worth. So, I don't know, almost value in both ways. Looking for another great projects, yeah. So for me, the way I do it is like this. Yeah, I'm always looking for a project, guys. And yeah, it is pretty early, whatever. It is what it is. I look like a mess. But yeah, I mean, I'm always looking for a new token. But I find if you're kind of like in that pattern of looking for new tokens all the time, I find you're gonna get your emotions in the way, right? Because now you have expectations. Like, you want to find the next best thing. You want to find the next best token. I don't think that's the way you should do it, because you're gonna get yourself into doing some mistakes. Because it's like chasing for it. It's like a poker player, you know, that's playing poker and he's losing hand after hand after hand after hand. And then he's like, I gotta win back my money. I gotta win back my money. They call that chasing. Same thing with the sports bettor. You never chase. So for me, you just gotta go by the basic protocols in what you did with the other previous tokens. At least that's what I go by. So I don't really, like, somebody will ask me, we need another next 100x TCL, you know, do you have it? I'm like, bro, I'm good with one every year, okay? So let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens with Crypto Buyer. So for me, I'll just take it easy. You know, they'll come, because it's very hard, especially right now. The markets doesn't seem to be booming just yet. Maybe it would happen sometime this year. Still a lot of manipulation going on right now. A lot of people are buying up the futures contracts and manipulating the markets that way. So, you know, even if you do find a gem, it might be dumped on any given notice, right? Again, that's why I talk about Crypto Buyer, right? It truly is the only blue chip company in the crypto space. Why? Because they're not really dependent on online traders. Okay, like 99% of the tokens, they're dependent on off-chain, so to speak, transactions. Off-chain transactions or real-world transactions. Okay, so you know, a key characteristic of a blue chip company in the stock world is a stock that wouldn't be effective. That wouldn't be effective a lot from a downward market. Okay, and if you look at Crypto Buyer, they got a lot of off-chain transactions that's driving the token price up. So people that want to go buy a sweater, they're going to use their token, right? Sure, there are other tokens to choose from like Dash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Binance Coin, but with XBT they actually get a discount. So and in Latin America, any cent saved is a lot of money. Okay, 1 cent in Canada or in America, I don't know the exact conversion rate, but it's worth a lot of money down there. Okay, a lot more money down there, let's say. Okay, so they're going to use XBT a lot, and even though if they use all the other currencies, it's okay because XBT holders get dividends. And why are these dividends should be a little bit different is because than any other token that we're used to is because it's not a startup, right? They are already financially established. They already are in one Burger King and will be in 40 other Burger Kings. And we all know people love Burger King, right? So people are going to be using that. And when they realize they can actually get a burger and fries with crypto that's going to stay at that same dollar value, opposed to their local fiat currency going down every single day, they're going to understand the value. Kind of like when you first used the blockchain first time ever. I remember for me, when I first sent and received my pieces of Bitcoin, I was like, whoa. I didn't got to go through a bank. It was almost instantaneous. It was cheap, almost free, next to nothing. And I sent it across borders without any third party. That was powerful, right? So for these people to utilize it, they're going to really feel it, especially them that are in a hyperinflated nation, right? So much more. So yeah, there's a lot of good things going on, and that Burger King thing is only one thing going for them. They're also in something called Traki, which is literally the equivalent to Walmart. Okay, the biggest retail chain in Latin America, where they're going to be in like over 50 chains there. They got Bitcoin ATMs as well, which is another vertical, right? So we're talking about the point of sale terminals, which is in retail stores. That's one vertical. Then they got their Bitcoin ATMs, which, by the way, they're the first company to install a Bitcoin ATM in a national bank. So what does that tell us? That tells us that Latin America are actually very crypto friendly. So why is that important? That's important because we don't got to worry about, like, if it was a company in some place like, say, America, where they got to worry about the SEC all the time. As a matter of fact, Venezuela launched their own cryptocurrency called the Petro. Literally the government. So they are super crypto friendly. So that's another thing going well for them. You don't got to worry about them getting any legal issues. Okay. Another thing going for them is Venezuela also has the highest peer-to-peer Bitcoin trading volume. So they are highly, there's a clear interest for that there. Another thing going for them is this. Why do you think Dash went some crazy numbers the other day? Okay, because they found out that Dash was being used as a form of payment in Burger King because of Crypto Buyer. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen with XBT? So I could talk about so much good points and benefits that Crypto Buyer has outside of the token appreciation. We could talk dividends, we could talk partnerships, we could talk blue chip investments. We could talk, but let's see what happens. And I truly believe people need to look at this not only for the financial gain opportunity, but also for what it's going to do as cryptocurrency, the technology as for blockchain and cryptocurrency solving a real world crisis. That's really the real important thing here, because this is a true example where cryptocurrency could solve a world crisis. So for me, it's a win-win situation. You can become filthy rich while solving a real-world crisis all at the same time. And there's no better feeling than that. Okay, what do we got here? Precious BTC says, I hold BTC, but also want to play in the space. BTC is boring, but I believe it will grow in value. Yeah, of course it would. So thank you for saying that. You bring up a very good point. Guys, do smash like. So this is the problem with Bitcoin right now, okay? Where do I start? So, okay, when did that that bear market started pretty much mid-January of 2018, right? But what also happened in mid-January of 2018? The BitMEX futures trading platform launched around that time, really in December, right? Actually, they announced it in December and they launched in January, whatever. Now, if you look at the history of any futures market, gold, silver, what have you, what happens? When they first announced that they were going to implement futures trading, a huge dump happened. Okay, and it continued to dump up until 2 years. Okay, I think this is what was it with silver or gold? I think gold. And then about 6 or 5 years later, it went up over 1,000%. So that's a form of manipulation, because what the big suits would do is they would buy up all the futures contracts, okay, and then just sell it off at one point and do it again and do it again and do it again, right? And that is a form of manipulation. So I truly believe that right now, anyways, the futures, derivatives, Bitcoin trading platforms are really hurting the growth of the valuation of the token. Because think about it, people are buying in and selling and buying in and selling and buying in and selling and buying in and selling. You know what I mean? So they're not really giving the token enough time to really appreciate in value. And you couple that with a lot of institutional, let's call them the goons are manipulating the markets as well to prove a point. It's really hard for that token to organically grow. For Bitcoin to organically grow. I was thinking of XBT, right? So that's a huge problem there, in my humbled opinion. So I guess with Digitex though, right, it actually could fill that void, because you're not really trading Bitcoin, you're trading Digitex tokens, right? So there's a plus for Digitex. I gotta go in half an hour. I almost forgot, I got a meeting with somebody from Colombia. Okay. Go wild on tokens because bored, eh? JPAR says exactly, chasing. JPAR also says thanks for the live stream. Good luck with your meeting. Have a great day. You too, man. Thank you for joining. Catch you on the flip side. I hear you, man. Andy says XBT is going to make us rich, bro. Yeah, one thing with me is I really don't like to speculate, guys. And I got to drive somewhere. Hope you guys don't mind, but we're going to go for a spin. Yeah, the thing with me, Andy, is oh shit, my door's open. I gotta close that door first. Last thing I want to do is drive and then the freaking door opens. Give me a sec, guys. For those who are still here. Okay. What's up, guys? You're still here. All right. So, what were you saying there? I gotta go for a drive. Yeah. So, Andy, the thing with me is I really don't like to speculate. But with XBT, honestly, it's I don't really know if it's that much speculating, really, right? Because there's so much good things going for them, right? Okay, so let's start from the beginning. For those who's been here from the beginning, you guys know what's up. So I call this 100X well before they signed a deal with Binance, well before they signed a deal with Tracky, well before they signed a deal with the same people that signed a deal with Facebook, well before they signed a deal with Burger King, well before they signed a deal with Selena Hotels, right? Because I've seen the potential in them, right? And a lot of people will say, oh, well, no one's talking about them. I don't think it's going to do well. But guess what? I'll give you guys a little view. But guess what? It goes back to what I tell you guys. I don't give a shit what everybody else is doing. You know why? Because let's look at the people who actually sees value, intrinsic value. Binance, they partner with them. They see value with them. Tracky, they see value in them. Burger King, they see value in them. Do I give a shit if who's a big YouTuber that you guys respect? I don't know. Ivan on Tech talks about them. I don't care. I go with my own gut feeling, right? And if I didn't, if I went with that sentiment saying that, oh, well, no one's talking about them and they're not going to do well, I would have missed out on a big opportunity, right? But guess what? I don't think like the average guy. Okay, you gotta think like a billionaire investor, bro. Okay, look at the real value. Like what I said in that video I made on them. Your company is worth nothing if you got no revenue. Straight up, it's worth nothing. If you got no revenue coming in, it's worth nothing. All right, and that's how a billionaire investor thinks. Just look at Shark Tank. Okay, so now what does it take? What does it take to hit 100x? And why am I stressing 100x, 100x, 100x? Okay, so we could talk about 2017, how I did that. We could talk about 2018, how I did that with Digitex, and we could talk about XPT and why I think that's going to be the case. All right, so let's touch upon that a little bit. So, okay, 2017, everybody was hitting 100x's. It's no secret, right? Icon was the Korean blockchain. I wanted to tap into that because I know the trading volume was coming out of China and all the FUD with the ICOs back then in 2017 with China. They were dumping the markets. And I know Korea had an insane amount of trading volume. And I knew if I could get into a Korean token, it would boom. Because once it goes to BitHump, they're going to trade the heck out of that token. And that's exactly what they did, all right? So that thing went 100x. Okay, cool. Everybody was hitting 100x in 2017. That was a fluke TCL. Now, something called Digitex Futures came out, right? In January, the same month that BitMEX said that, BitMEX went live. The first ever Bitcoin futures trading platform. I knew it was going to be big. They talked about zero commission fees. The hype was there and what have you. I invested. Sure enough, 4, 5, 6 months later, that thing went over 100. Had a lot to do with marketing, of course, and it had a lot to do with, the charismatic nature of Adam Todd as well, and obviously the features and the options, the zero trading and all that. Okay, cool. That was in a bear market, so don't let anybody ever tell you that you cannot hit 100x in any market conditions. Okay, you just got to know what to look for. Okay, and if you're doing what everybody else is doing, chances are you're doing it all wrong. Okay, perfect example. If you're following everybody with this whole freaking back bullshit, institutional money is going to save you. Like what I was telling you, the opposite of to stay away from that is not going to happen. You're doing what everybody else is doing. Guess what? You're going to be disappointed, just like you were with backed. Now, why do I say I don't speculate? But then you could say, well, TCL, you're speculating because XPT is not even live, but you're saying it could probably go 100x, which I'm still going to hold true to. How could I call this thing 100x before the deals with Binance, before the deals with Burger King, before the deals with pretty much Walmart, before the deals with pretty much the biggest hotel in Latin America, equivalent to Airbnb and Selena? How can I back out now after they signed all those deals, right? Just stupid. So, why do I say XPT is going to do that? Well, when you talk about a token that already has the people are responsible for the highest trading volume in Bitcoin, okay, peer-to-peer in Venezuela, when you're talking about the people that actually use a currency called Dash more than Bitcoin, and that's the reason why Dash is where it is today. It's a top 20 cryptocurrency because of the Latin Americans, okay? When you talk about a token that's targeting a nation who are literally knows that their local fiat currency is useless, it's not worth anything, that knows the critical information on how corrupt governments are, who are dying to swap to a new monetary system, which is cryptocurrency, that in itself is unlike any demand you have ever seen or myself have ever seen. This is not online, we're not waiting for IBM to come use blockchain. No, we're not. This is nations, bro. This is Latin America, inflationary nations using this on a day-to-day basis to buy daily essentials. It's pretty crazy, right? And then lastly, a good selling point or a key, benefit is the token burn. There was a massive token burn, guys, right? So it goes back to what I was telling people. They were asking me, do you rather the ITO sell out or do you rather it doesn't sell out? And I told them this. I said, to be honest, either way, we're still going to make money. Right? And I'm not a financial advisor. This is only my opinion, okay? And guess what? I could be dead wrong. But you know what? I could live with my decisions like a man. Like a man. And if I didn't want to live with my decisions in the past, it would have never brought me success. And, a lot of people are afraid to go with their real decisions and what they truly believe in, but not me. I will go public with that, and I got thick skin. I would live with my failures, and I would live with my successes, because you know why? You could benefit greatly from the two. You benefit from successes, obviously, because you get a financial gain or some sort of educational value out of it. And with failures, you benefit from that because there's a lot of information you get from failures that you could iterate to do better in the future. So either way, it's a win-win situation for me. All right, so that's why pretty much I say XPT will do well because of the burn as well, right? So the burn went from 1 billion tokens to 155 million tokens, guys. Now the supply has decreased immensely, and the demand is crazy high. So that's another reason on why I think it's going to do well, right? So again, it's like what I said in a live stream before. You know, to get a 100x, you really gotta have a true gut feeling. You gotta be somewhat lucky. You gotta be somewhat lucky. You gotta like really research your thing and take notes of this and write this down, okay? And you have to know your market and the market. Meaning what's trending, what's hot, what's in demand, you know, who has a strong marketing team behind them, you know, is there a good demand, all of these things, right? Because marketing truly is a, you know, deciding factor for success in the cryptocurrency space, right? For tokens, that's just straight out a fact. If you look at Digitex, to me, they're one of the best marketers in the space, and that's also a key contributing factor on why that token did well. Now, yeah, so I don't know, you know, everybody else could talk about how, you know, oh, well, this is how you do 100x, you know. I don't know if they did it every year in a row, but we'll see. You know, you got to go with people who actually been there, done that, qualified people, you know. So I don't know, those are the reasons why I think XBT really has what it takes to do 100x. A lot of things, it's like a fruit that's hanging low and it's just ready to, it's ripe and ready to pick. So yeah, and there's a lot of talk about the dividends. I probably should do a video on that. You know, a lot of people want to know about that. Think about that, guys. That's a lot of dividends. That's a lot of dividends. Let me see what you guys are up to here. Andy, what's up? He says, exactly, I really can't see how we can lose nothing like this in the crypto space. I have a feeling that their next announcement will be bigger than Burger King. Yeah, you know, I pretty much was saying right now that I don't like to speculate, and I shouldn't speculate, but let's speculate. So I was pretty much saying that how, you know, it's all about listing right now with XPT, which is the native token for crypto buyer. And yeah, they're supposed to have a big announcement coming up right now, and a lot of people are saying that how it should be an exchange, or it probably will be another partnership. That's something we could talk about. Now, okay, CZ is fully aware of XPT, okay? They actually tweeted that, literally tweeted this: you could now buy burger and fries with BNB coin. Take that in. That's what he said, CZ, literally. So he's fully aware of him, aware of Crypto Buyer, obviously. He's in partnership with them. He could have never said that if it wasn't for them. Now, there is a let's call it a registration process in order to get onto Binance. I think you got to go through like the whole DEX and everything, Binance DEX, before you could get onto the SEX. And, you know, I think, you know, if there's any token out there that has proven themselves, that's been there for 5 years, that has already revenue streams established, is Crypto Buyer. They should probably be listed directly to Binance SEX, right? Especially that they put his token in countless stores and retail chains across Latin America, right? He should obviously do that for them. That could be one. Number two is a huge partnership with a remittance company, right? Is what the rumors are saying, people are saying, which is pretty massive, because a lot of people are saying that how, yeah, retail is big, which it is, it's pretty big, but what's even bigger is remittance companies getting on board, which you know, I can see where they're coming from. But for me, real mass adoption is when the average person can actually use, you know, cryptocurrency to go buy stuff at the store right down the road. That's what I truly believe real mass adoption is all about. Yeah, having companies using it and all that stuff, that's great too, but I want the average guy to be able to use it, you know, in public stores. To me, that's much more beneficial, and it could do wonders as well. All right, guys, so we're going to be wrapping up soon here. I'm going to take a couple more things of your comments. Can you buy XPT right now? No, you cannot. So, and this is the thing, right, Balwaj? It's, sorry, I know I shouldn't know your name, but I kind of glanced at it. But, you know, I've been talking about them for about the last, I don't know, 8 months. And people only want to buy in when, like, you know, they see news like Burger King and stuff. Well, now you can't buy in. People always want to buy in, like, you know, after they hear news. So I'll tell people this much. Right now, it's, yeah, you just can't buy it right now unless you go to Fork Delta. But I'll tell you something, the problem with that. Yes, Fork Delta is decentralized, of course, we all know that. Is it safe? Of course it's safe. It's probably one of the safest exchanges out there. But in this case, I would not recommend anybody buying any XBT tokens from Fork Delta for only one reason, and that one reason is this. You do not know what the price of the token is. If XBT was listed on, say, Binance right now, selling at 60 cents, 50 cents, 10 cents, a dollar, whatever, at least the buyer has a real market value to reference to. Right now, if you go to Fork Delta, you're pretty much, the market is cornered, meaning the person selling XBT is like the only whale to you, and the market value of that token is only going to be based off of his valuation, which is the biggest form of manipulation, right? So what I'm trying to say is, you know, if XBT was listed on Binance and you knew what the current market value was for sure, at least you could go off of that price instead of going off of the seller's price only. So now you're pretty much his bitch. You're pretty much his bitch, and you're at his mercy, right? So I won't recommend anybody buying any tokens from Fork Delta right now, okay? Just gotta wait, because, and guess what? Okay, say the guy on Fork Delta is selling it for $1, and then the market launches it at, say, 20 cents. Well, you just bought an overvalued token. And conversely, if the market, okay, you bought it for, say, 20 cents, on Fork Delta, and then it goes live, and after it goes live at, say, 50 cents, well, it worked in your favor. But still, why would you want to take another risk? You know, that's just taking another risk. Why would you want to do that? That's not being a smart investor. Being a smart investor is actually waiting for the token to go live, knowing what the price is, and maybe you might want to monitor the price, and there probably would be some dumpers at the beginning, and you can get it for a cheaper price. That's just me. But hey, I'm not a financial advisor. I am only a cryptocurrency fanatic who believes this technology is going to change the world, and that's why I invested into cryptocurrencies. So do your own research when investing into any such crypto. That's actually my disclaimer. What we got there? I'm gonna read your message in a sec, and then I'll probably end the stream, guys. It's been a long one. I just have to go and check something out. Well, I seen Andy said something about long-term. Yeah, like, guys, honestly, I don't think I've ever invested into any token that's more long-term than this. Seriously. Because in Latin America, they're only going to get, the volume is only going to increase more and more and more by the day. So whether you want to get this token for the dividends, or if you want to get this token because you believe it's going to go up in value, you got two legit reasons on why you should probably want to hold this token, you know. Okay, you're saying 1000x, yeah. If you 1000x possible XBT, yeah, but not, I don't think right now. Like, guys, look, straight up, we always talk about, you know, top 20, top 25 crypto, top 50 crypto. If there's any crypto that deserves to be in the top freaking 50, and that's really a reserved conservative estimate, is Crypto Buyer. Okay, there's no other token that could really say they offer the world something like this token. Okay, straight up, I don't care what anybody says. You know, I don't care what anybody says. You know, I don't care how much Bitcoin you own. I don't care how much Ethereum you own. I don't care how much whatever you own. There's really no other token that's doing the things this token is doing in the real world with the real world use cases that deserves to be in the top 50. So, I mean, deserving to be and actually being are two different things. Okay, so yeah. Let's don't get way too ahead of ourselves, but yeah, they definitely deserve to be there. They got the right things in place, and they have proven themselves in the past 5 years. And real investors like these people I mentioned before are seeing this. Yeah, in regards to 1000x, that's a big number. That's a massive number. You know, like, I don't know, bro. That's just fanboy moonboy shit, but that's probably super long term. That's not now for sure. That's probably like, you know, years from now, you know, as the overall market grows. But once again, right, they got two markets really. They got the off-chain market, which is the retail chains and stores, right? Real people using their token. That's transactions too. That's also buys and sells, right? We're always used to just, you know, trading on an exchange is a buy and a sell. Yeah, that is buy and sell. But, you know, purchasing merchandise or daily essentials, you know, at a cash register is also buys and sells, right? What's up, Sangalis? Be careful in the car too emotionally. Yeah. 1000X is crypto singer. I like and cover. 1000X is crypto singer. I like and cover. Great Vitalik songs. I never heard that actually. Never heard about that. Anyways, guys, I'm getting really tired right now. I think we've been streaming over an hour. And I think I just developed a new gray hair in this live stream. All right, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for this live stream. Unless you guys got something else for me, now is your chance. I'll give you about 5 minutes for that. We could talk about anything you want for 5 minutes. By the way, did you guys enjoy that last video I did about the hodl investor, about the Bitcoin futures day trader, and the shiller? Let me know if you guys saw that video. It was uploaded about 2 days ago. Oh, I just missed your message there. What you said, Vitalik, what? So right now, I gotta do some SEO research. Gotta work on some thumbnails and get that done. I've been experimenting with batch work. So one day I'll do SEO, the next day I'll just do video editing, the next day I'll do recording, production, editing. Oh yes, it was good. Okay, you saw it, eh? It was a little different, right? It was a little bit different, that content. It's a little bit different. It was a lot of work, dude. Like literally I spent all day doing the filming to that because I had to like put on different like attire for different characters. So yeah, it was a lot of unnecessary things involved, but still I think it came out well. And that's what a creator is, okay? That's what a content creator is. Like to me, that's actually creating content, not just reading off of websites, right? Like what most people do, but whatever, it's all good. They're doing their thing. Yeah, Andy, I'm done right now myself. I'm just pulling up at my gates. Okay, Andy says, I'm going to catch up with your latest videos, bro. Yeah, check out the last one. It was pretty cool, actually. What do you think of Richard Hart, Hex AAA, Hex ICO? Yeah, we could talk about that. To be honest, I haven't been really informed with Hex, latest developments and what's going on. Pretty much since my last video I did about a month ago, to be honest with you. But I respect Richard Hart, guys like him. You know, he's like me, but on a bigger scale. Says it for what it is, not afraid to speak his mind, you know, especially when it's the truth. It's the cold hard facts that nobody can handle, the stone cold truth. How could you not respect that? Richard Hart as an individual, as a sentiment, we're on the same page on a lot of things. Now, in regards to Hex coin or Hex crypto, I'm not updated with it, so I can't really give you a fair opinion. But if it's entirely decentralized, only a fool would argue with that, unless the code is different to what he stated. You know, unless a developer reviewed the code and it's the opposite of what he stated, then that's a problem. Like, you know, a lot of people are talking about the funds, the Ethereum funds is missing, but like he used the funds. But for me, I don't care about that. You trade him Ethereum for his tokens for a reason. What, you expect Ethereum to be stuck in a wallet forever and never be used? No. You know, when you pay somebody for something, in return, you give them, you know, your money for a service or for a goods or for a product, and you have the product now. Does that person have to hold that cash in their safe or their bank account forever? For me, that's retarded. A lot of people are saying that's an exit scam or he's scamming. It's starting. But for me, those people are stupid because Richard Hart is still here. His YouTube channel is still up. He's still in live streams. Until Richard Hart exits and you can't find him and he's nowhere to be found and he's not doing his thing every day or every other day or whatever it is, then I'll be like, all right, then maybe this guy exit scammed, you know? But up until, you know, until that happens, I can't say anything. I'm not going to say that, but... Okay. Might be going on there, probably. Who knows? I really can't comment on it because I have not looked into anything Hex. Not for any reason that's good or bad. It's just I'm just swamped up right now, bro. I'm really swamped right now with so much stuff. Oh shoot, what's the time? Don't tell me. Okay, I got 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, what's up, Frank? Frank says, first I ignored, now I'm hooked, we'll see. Oh, what's up, Can't Sleep? What up, man? He says Hex ICO, best ICO. He said he'll soon return the ETH 10x. Sank also says, your Richard Hart video is very cool. Thank you, man. Thank you for that one. Frank Coinder says it's aided or addicted. I think you meant to say it. Yeah, exactly. It's audited from a third party, right? So I don't know, man. You know, you call something a scam if people take your money and they leave entirely. That's a scam. Or you call something a scam if they sell you something that's misleading, right? To a certain degree, right? You can't really call that a scam. But I don't think he misled anybody into anything. Everything said about Bitcoin is true. You know, his entire product is decentralized. I don't know what's scammy about it. I don't know. So yeah, for me, I don't see a problem with that. Sang says they took ETH out of flush. I think they pumped just before breakdown, like the Fed does with markets. Pretty much, bro. But he is called Richard Hex now. He should be. Oh, by the way, guys, I want to fill you something. So one of the premium domains with Brad Cam from Untrustable Domains wanted to give me 4 crypto zombies domain was hex.crypto, right? Because there's a lot of people waiting for that. The last time I saw it was about 32 people. By now, there's probably about over 50 people. It's one of the most anticipated domain name to go for sale. I was literally going to message him, go live with him, and give it to him for free. Tell him I got like a gift for him. But I didn't want to, you know, I didn't take Brad's offer of the 5 Bitcoins and all that. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because it makes sense. Hex is on the Ethereum network. Might as well have the domain on the Ethereum network, hex.crypto. I think it's known as Hex Crypto today. Makes sense, right? So that would have been cool. I would have given it to him for free. I swear to God. I was going to surprise him because we actually were supposed to go live. But then once again, I got swamped up. And it was really me that said, hey, man, shit. He said he will make time sometime next week. And then I said, okay, yeah, cool. But I'm really up. Let me get back to you. Let's do this. And then I could never really get to it. And then it came to the point where everybody wanted to be on Richard's show. And I was just like, whatever. I kind of got turned off with that. And I just continued to do my thing. So yeah, during a live stream, I was going to give that to him for free. I swear to God. Why? Because I'm just like that. Sang says, I keep Hex, but don't buy pumped prices. Yeah. Straight up. A lot of people are telling me they're trading it and they're doing really well with it. They're selling it like, you know, for short gains and reselling it low and whatever. What's up, dude? I was worried you were going to blow a blood. I know, eh? I get like that. I get like that sometimes. What can I tell you? I was getting lightheaded, by the way. I'm not going to lie. Frank says, Richard filled from, for protected. Yes, Frank, exactly. It's, what's that? Oh, listen, bro. Listen to me. Richard filed for that. I fucking swear to you guys. I have the past Telegram history. Brad was going to give me hex.crypto. He said yes, he'll give it to me because I inquired for it. I have it there in the Telegram chat. It's all there. You guys know one thing about me. I don't lie. Okay. I mean, you know, I might be upfront. I might be direct. It may not be the best opinion in terms of, you know, you liking what I'm saying, but it's always going to be the truth. Straight up, you know, and I have it in the Telegram chat. Richard filed for protected, yeah, but Brad said he would give it to me, okay? Because why? He doesn't give a fuck about nothing but his shills, like Crypto Zombie. He was willing to pay 5 Bitcoins for it and give me Hex to, okay? And I was going to give that. My plan, if I accepted that and I thought about it and I didn't want to do that, because for me, yeah, 5 Bitcoins is a lot of money to anybody. I don't care how much of a millionaire you are or you're not. Anybody can use 5 Bitcoins. But for me, I can have a lot more fun with that domain name than I would with 5 Bitcoins. Trust me, right? But a huge part of me was like, You know, if I got the Hex.crypto, which I could right now, instead of selling it, I was literally going to give it to Richard Hart for free on a live stream. Surprise him. That's what I was going to do. And I can show everybody the past history. Literally, the co-founder, Brad, was like, yeah, I'll give it to you. And he was talking to me. He was actually talking me into it, saying that how you're better off with Hex.crypto than you are with Crypto Zombie, because that's an actual, it's a broad name. Crypto Zombie is just direct to him, right? And he actually had a point. But I didn't want none of it. I didn't want none of it. So, whatever. Okay, what else we got here? Sang says, let's hope they don't fool you. You deserve it. Mr. Hex was too lazy. No. So, Sang, it's not that. We're talking about something that happened about a month ago. When I bought these domain names from Unstoppable Domains, I had Box Mining, I had Crypto Zombie, and then whatever. Long story short, the co-founder contacted me and he wanted Crypto Zombie's domain name for 5 Bitcoins and a premium domain of my choosing. And one of those premium domains I chose was Hex.crypto, right? Not because I wanted to be a dick and sell it like I was doing with Crypto Zombie. And the only reason why I'm being a dick with Crypto Zombie is because he's a goof. Right? He, a lot of people, his personality is cool and everything, but his intent, like, I judge people based off of actions and not personalities. His actions are the whole Bitcoin futures. He's not even a trader. He's a news guy. It's okay if you are an actual trader and that's what you're doing, do your thing. But, when you're literally profiting off of the poor by sending them to a casino, which is futures trading platforms, they're a casino, that's a problem. Especially people that are new to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. You should be educating them on things like what I'm doing, crypto mass adoption, right? Crypto buyer, solving real world use cases and real world crisis. That's what you should be doing, But hey, I guess, you got to get your money somehow. Profiting off of the poor is not my way. Put it like this. I did a video on Binance, Latin America, on how to pretty much buy Bitcoin to these Latin Americans. In the description box, did I leave a Binance link? Yeah. Okay. Now you was crypto lifestyle. You're profiting off of the poor. Nothing is wrong in helping the poor. Okay. Do something, and in the process, you benefiting from it as well. Nothing is wrong with that. Okay. I am not sending them to a futures exchange to gamble their little bit of money on. I am sending them to an exchange to invest into Bitcoin because they're actually looking for this. The SEO tool that I have shows in Spanish how to buy Bitcoin with a credit card. I am showing them what they are looking for on how to safeguard your currency from inflation. So I'm doing something good. And in the process, I may, they use my link, they make an account. Nothing is wrong with that. Now what Zombie is doing is recruiting people, okay, who are brand new to crypto, who are watching lavish people live this lavish lifestyle on trading with all these screens, and they think that's a life and they can make three grand a day, sending them to exchanges. Tell them, please use my link. It's entirely free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it just might cost you your entire bankroll of Bitcoin that you just invested in. And guess what? When you lose that Bitcoin and you get that urge to go gamble again, that casino is always there waiting for you to get your paycheck to turn that money into Bitcoin so you could always gamble while I make money, So when you go long and the markets go short, the casino does this, the dealer of the casino does this to me. Taps me on the leg, under the table, here you go, Zombie, here's your tip. And when I go short and the markets go long, the dealer does this. Here you go, Zombie, here's your tip, thanks. Literally, it's the same equivalence. And that's why I pick on that guy, all right? That's why I pick on that guy. And that's my wife in the background. She wants me to go inside and spend some time with her. But you guys are also my family too, right? So, you know what I mean? That's why I pick on that guy, because that's a big ass problem, okay? Right? And trust me, people who see these lavish, these traders living this lavish lifestyle, they don't tell you how much they lose. They never disclose that, okay? They never do. They would soon learn that it's all bullshit. They would soon learn it's all bullshit, and they would unsubscribe to those people eventually. They really would. So, like when I 2017, it was all about the ICO channels. We all liked Ian Bellina's on his token metrics, Superman's ICOs and all that stuff, right? And then it became 2018 was the year for future trading crypto channels, right? YouTubers, that was the thing, still is the thing. There would always be demand for that, but those channels will die off soon. Although there would always be demand for that, the people that got into it would realize Yeah, it's much harder to trade. I just find myself actually losing more Bitcoin than actually gaining it. I'm over it, right? And then you're gonna have to provide people with real value, add real value to their lives. How are you giving them a link to a Bitcoin futures trading exchange to newbies, really adding value to them? I don't understand that. And I'm going way too long on this on Crypto Zombie, but that's why I pick on that goof. Sank says Richard Hex collect 1 to 3 billion in 1 year. Give it Richard. Keep it. Don't give it to Richard. He also takes. That's a good one. But the thing is this, right, Sank? It's not that, oh, I'm going to give it to Richard because Richard is, oh, he's cool. No, I'll give it to Richard because I think he can actually use it, right? He can use it more than me. Yeah, guys, I gotta go soon, but he could use it more than me, so I might as well give it to him. And like, you know, there was a lot of domain names on Unstoppable Domains that I saw, and people that I knew. I'm talking about cryptocurrency YouTubers, and I messaged them, like Crypto Chains. I don't know if you guys know him, but Crypto Chains, I messaged, I'm like, hey, bro, go get this. It's there before someone else does. A Girl Gone Crypto, right? You know, I did some videos with her on Nash. Messaged her, a very good, you know, nice person, individual. Said, hey, go get it. It's there before someone else does, right? So I would have given it to Richard because he could actually utilize it and not me, right? So my whole goal isn't to go and get other people's stuff, or, well, first of all, it's not other people's stuff, because if that was the case, Unstoppable Domains would not be selling it to the public, okay? It's whoever buys it first, that's their stuff. So I wouldn't want to buy someone's, like, say, letter for letter brand just because it's worth money and I can make money off of it. I will do that for somebody who deserves it, but I would also look out for the person who could use it as well. Wafi says, you give Hex.crypto to Richard for free? No, I didn't. I was going to, because that was a scenario. That was one of the options I had. That was one of the offers the co-founder of Unstoppable Domains was offering me, right? I already said it, 5 Bitcoins, 1 premium domain of my choosing, I think like $2,000 or something like that. It's all in the video. It's all in Telegram. You guys, I don't care. Like what I said, I don't care what you guys heard about me. You know what the fuck I'm about. And that's about telling you guys the stone cold truth, man. Whether you like it or not. It's all there. Helping the poor. That's what Libra does? What do you mean Libra? Who's Libra? Okay, let me read what you said in its entirety. You will give Hex.crypto to Richard for free. That's awesome. I hope this is getting interesting. No, well, that's all I can say about that. He will love that indeed. Yeah, he would have. It would have been a cool surprise, right? Because as I said, we were supposed to go live, and I just got too busy. And right now, I don't really care to go live about Hex or Richard right now. I just got, as I said, I'm swamped, and I mean, everybody already knows about Richard. There's a lot of online literature and online videos about Hex right now. So I'm sure we don't need another Hex live stream interview. Although I believe me and Richard will do a really entertaining and badass live stream. A lot of people told me that. But I should have put that in my community tab last night with one of the video topics. Stupid me. I really should have put that just to see what you guys said. Speaking of that, let me see if that's still the top vote, which was Digitex. So, yeah, Digitex is still the top one. So it looks like it's going to be Digitex. I'll make not the next video, but the next upcoming ones. I've been on scam crazy price videos. He was even on Davos, like Trump. Who the hell is Davos? Davos is what again? That's the conference. Davos. That sounds familiar. Pick more on these freaks. Yeah, you know, the thing is this, right, guys? Like, man, you know, like it all happened. It all happened with, and I know I still got my morning face, but it all happened with the whole YouTubers being, crypto YouTubers being banned, right, or whatever, that fiasco that went down that day. And it really brought out the dark side in me, and I believe we all have our dark side, man. And it's just not a place I like to be, right? Talking about Crypto Zombie, talking about Ivan on Tech, talking about this and that. Like, I really don't like to hone in on that and, you know, have this gray cloud over my head. It just doesn't put me in a good state of mind. And when you're creating content, bro, seriously, you got to be in the right state of mind, and you don't want to be, you know, you don't want to come across too negative all the time, right? Straight up. So it's not me. That really isn't me. And I don't really want to focus on that content because that's how it's going to be, right? And it's not something that I want to focus on. Like, look, You know, even if it got me a tremendous amount of views, I don't chase news for views. I don't chase anything for views. I would ask subscribers what they want to see. And if that's what you guys want to see, let's do it. Right? So I just don't want to spend too much time on it. I said what I had to say, and that's it. And it's the truth. You guys know what's up. A lot of you guys agree with me as well. You know, Ivan on Tech should be talking about blockchain technology and software development more than Bybit referral links. Okay? So... you know, and you know, I already spoke about that in the past. I don't want to get too much into it. You know, the big problem I have with that is not because he's a developer, and he also says in his titles, programmer explains. Nobody needs a programmer to explain us the price of Bitcoin. We need a programmer to explain to us how sharding works, right? How smart contracts work, things of that nature. People want to give him respect because he has subscribers. That's just stupid. You give people respect based off of their actions, not their subscriber base, because people could change over time. And that's that. And also, you know, he was calling out Superman for promoting scams and in 2018 like credits, and you know, he took real you know, he was really pissed about that. So for me, that's pretty much contradicting yourself. Okay guys, I am going to end this. I've been going live for so long. I am getting tired. I didn't eat breakfast. I will respond to the last commenters, and that is it. Okay, will unstoppable domain become mainstream? You think when mainstream? End of this year. Yes, absolutely. I believe unstoppable domains will become mainstream. Now, when you're talking about mainstream, there's two types of mainstreams, right? Mainstream in the crypto space and mainstream in the real world. Now, mainstream in the crypto space, yes, I think it would. And here's why. I'm not just going to tell you I'm just going to tell you, you know, the answer without any explanation. So, it's going to go mainstream because of this reason. As I tell you guys, marketing is one of the biggest factors that drive success in any cryptocurrency company, okay? They got marketing. They got about 40, 50 YouTubers, and about 10 of them are pretty big. The likes of Crypto Zombie, the likes of, who's on this again? Who's it? Oh, Box Mining, and some other bigger tubers are on this. As we know, marketing it's going to be a success in any token, okay? That's number one. They also got Tim Draper. Is it Tim Draper? I think that's his name. He's one of the most renowned venture capitalists in the world, coming out of San Francisco, where unstoppable domains are located. He also is going to be doing some videos for them. This guy's been featured on Forbes magazine. He's been featured in countless newspapers, the Time magazine, everything. He is well known and well respected. I also respect him. So now they got authority speaking on their behalf, which is Mr. Draper. Okay. That's what they got going for them. Decentralized web, do we need that? Yes. Now, as much as I talk about them, their actual product is great, right? The decentralized web, as long as you could get it out from their centralized website, it's awesome. I just don't like how they're treating the actual investors of these domain names over their salesman. That was my beef with him. But if you could bypass all of that, it's a great product, and I think it'll go mainstream in the crypto verse because of the marketing they have, the strong marketing campaign that's going to be coming. That's going to be coming up. And a perfect example of that is Digitex futures, right? They had all of these, you know, YouTubers like Ready Set Crypto. And that's how Digitex really became known, right? And Unstoppable Domain seems to be following similar secret sauce, so to speak. Yeah, okay, so yeah. The second part of your question there is, I buy a lot of domains, I hope I can sell it in the future, right? So you're going to have to actually market that yourself too, right? Because you can't just buy it on a spec not to sell it, right? You should market that, whether you do that on the actual OpenSea or not. Either way, you're going to have to market it, right? So keep posting it. A technique you can do it. I wish OpenSea actually had a title and a description for these products, but they don't. So you're very limited to a little description box. I think it's the price and whatnot. Obviously, a YouTube channel helps, right, to market it. However, once it goes mainstream, other bigger marketers talk about it, it'll be easier for people to know about it. They go to OpenSea, and then, you know, they see yours and what have you, and you get to sell it that way. Sang says, tech channels have less views, very few price channels only make money. Tech channels have less views, very few price channels only make money. That's true. Tech channels, yeah, but you know what? If you got loyal subscribers, they can make money elsewhere, other ways as well. You know, selling their own products and what have you, right? There's different ways. What's up, Trinity Boy in the house? What's up, Riku? Hope you're all well up in Japan. My car's my house, said the mouse. True greets. All right, guys. So I'm heading out now. Okay. I guess that's it. We covered up a lot. Thank you all for watching this long live stream. We covered up a lot of information. I can't really tell you exactly when I'll have it, but I got to work on 2 videos and then I'll get to that. Okay, guys. I'm off to the studio to do some SEO. Till the next one, you're on your own. Later.